Hi everyone, this is Joseph from Forbes Tech Review doing another video today. In today's video, I'm going to unbox Sony Xperia L1. But before I do that, check this out. Okay everyone, so I'm back. So I decided to pick up the Xperia L1 from Best Buy on Friday for $199. And you actually can get this phone, same phone from Amazon for the same price, $199. It actually comes in 3 different colors, black, white, and pink. I actually did pick up the white one, which you're about to see anyway. But let's just go ahead and see what you get in the box. And also I'm going to give you my first impressions on it. But let's do this first. I kind of opened it already, so... Alright, so you open it up. There's the phone. Nice looking phone so far. Nice and white, I guess. But let me go ahead and put that on the side for now. See what else you get in this box. Nice little presentation. Like I said, nice little box. It has Xperia 1. Nothing much else on there. If you want to read down here, that's some of the specs. I will go over the specs in a little bit too, but let's see what else is in the box. Alright, so you have your startup guide and instructions. Like I said in most videos, guys don't read that. You have your charging brick and your charging cable. The nice thing about this phone, it does come with, see if you can actually see that. Stop trolling me. It comes on with USB Type-C, so that's pretty cool. I don't know, this is definitely not a fast charging brick, but let's see if you want to pause that, if you can actually read that, if my Mate 9 would actually focus. But definitely not fast charging, but we'll see how fast it charges the battery anyway. So let's get to the phone. Alright, so here's the phone itself. Alright, so while we're looking at it, let's make sure this powers up. Alright, while that's powering up, let's just take a minute and look over the phone. Alright, so on the right hand side, you have your volume rockers up and down. You have your power button. On the bottom, flip it this way, you have your speaker. You also have a USB Type-C charging port. It looks like you have a microphone there. On the left hand side, you have your SIM card slot, which is, this phone is actually dual SIM, and also, or you can one SIM and then you can do a micro SD card up to 256 gigs. On the top, yes, that is a headphone jack, so you do have a headphone jack on this phone. They did not take it out. And then you also have another microphone. In the back of the phone, you have instructions on how to insert the SIM. You have your LED flash, your rear camera. Then in the front, you have your front facing camera, which I'm gonna go over all the specs in a little bit. And now the start off screen. So far so good. Feels okay. I mean, nice little grip. It's kind of rectangle looking, but definitely I'm liking it so far. So what I'm gonna do now is pause the video, come back to y'all, and I'm gonna put all my stuff in here. Actually stick a SIM card from one of my other phones in here and actually give y'all my first impressions. So just hang on. Okay everyone, so I was able to go ahead and put my stuff into the phone, and I did get a couple updates from Sony already, which was pretty cool. I was able to use it for a little bit, and so far so good. I'm gonna go over a couple things I don't like, a couple things I do like, and go over some specs really quick, you know, because people really care about specs. So let's just talk about the display, because it's a 5.5 inch LCD screen. It's at 720p. So that's one of the things, you know, I don't like about it. I wish it was 1080p, but hey, it's 720. What can you do about it? You know, it is what it is. It does come with 16 gigs of storage with expandable memory or storage to 256 gigs. I do not know if that's adaptable or not. I will have to figure that out. I will leave that in the comments. It also has 2 gigs of RAM. So those couple things right there, I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to see how it runs. But 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of storage is not the greatest, especially for 2017. You would hope that it would come with a little bit more, but you know, for $199, you know, what can you ask for? It does have NFC, as you can tell right there, the little NFC button. So that's pretty cool. Also, one thing that it does come with, or is running out of the box, straight out of the box, is Android 7.0 Nougat. So you don't have to worry about any updates. It's running the latest operating system from Google. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if this is going to be a problem or not. I don't know how good they had the phone optimized or not. But it comes with a 2620 milliamp hour battery. So could that be a problem? Yes, it could be. But, you know, hopefully they have it optimized pretty good. With a 720 screen, hopefully, you know, the screen's not taking too much from it either. So let's talk about the cameras real quick. It has a 5 megapixel camera in the front. And then in the rear, it has one single 13 megapixel camera in the rear with an aperture of 2.2. It does have autofocus and an LED flash, so that's pretty cool. I know my other phone does not have autofocus, so that one's actually pretty cool. So that's a good thing that, you know, you can like about it. I don't know how the pictures are. Let's take a picture of the box. And let's try out the camera really quick. Live on film. Let's actually do the HTC U Ultra. Let's see. Take the blue. Alright, so that's the picture I took with the camera. So doesn't look so bad. I'm going to do some comparisons, I guess. Maybe even with my Galaxy S8, put it against a flagship. Maybe even the LG G6, just to see, you know, how it does against the flagships. Maybe even against the this phone here, my ZTE Max XL. See what budget phone wins the battle. Also, it runs I think this is the first phone in a long time that I had that actually, it runs a MediaTek processor. I think it's the MT6737T processor. I mean, I'm not too familiar with MediaTek. I haven't had a phone with that in a while. I know sometimes they lag a little bit. Some of them are slower than the other ones, but so far, I mean, seems okay. I don't have all my apps downloaded, so you know, we'll see in a couple days how that actually handles. It does also have Bluetooth, so I mean, if you want to put Android Watch or listen to headphones, you can definitely do that. Another thing, it does have a headphone jack, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, so that's a good thing if you have a good set of pair of headphones you want to use. I don't know if I mentioned in the beginning of the call, but it is unlocked for all GSM carriers, so T-Mobile, AT&T, Metro PCS, Cricket, you can definitely use the phone. I put my T-Mobile SIM card in there and it definitely works perfectly so far. So far, so good. One thing that it's missing, and I know a lot of people already noticed, when you lock the phone, you don't see nothing in the back, no fingerprint there, no fingerprint here. So the only way to unlock it is by using your code, and you unlock it. So it doesn't have a fingerprint scanner. So if you're looking for a phone for a fingerprint scanner, this one may not be for you. It does have Google Assistant on it. I mean, it did come with some, let's go over some bloatware. It did come with like Facebook, Xperia Lounge, Spotify, which I don't know if you can actually remove Spotify. Oh, it says add to home. So it looks like you can't get rid of that. Can't even get rid of that either. Can't get rid of Facebook. So a couple of things of bloatware. If you don't like Facebook or Spotify, it's on there. You might be able to disable it through the settings. But definitely, so far, so good. I mean, I would have to, again, I'm going to do some more videos. I would do a video test. Like I said, I'm going to do a couple comparisons with everything too. So that way you can so that way we can get a better idea, see exactly, you know, what's up with it. Can it handle it? Is it a, you know, decent budget phone that you want to spend at least $200 on? A couple things I did notice, it is a little bit thick on the sides, you know, nice. And it does have some weight to it. I was been messing around with it, holding it in my hand. It does have some weight to it. And so definitely, let's do some comparison real quick. As you see the HTC Ultra. Telegram groups. So As you can tell, definitely thicker than the HTC U Ultra. Not as tall either. And definitely not as wide. The HTC Ultra is just a thing. But this one's definitely a little bit thicker. So, as you can tell, let's compare it to my G6. So G6 actually has a smaller screen, but it is a little bit, I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not, a little bit shorter, and then also a little bit skinnier too. The G6 is. Let's check out the thickness of it. Again, like I said, told you it's a thick phone. The G6 is pretty thick itself, but definitely the Xperia L1 is, you know, a little bit thicker. So it's definitely, like I said, it has some weight to it. I mean, if you want to check out we can check out the S8 Plus. So the S8 Plus is definitely taller. It does have a bigger screen. They look about the same. They're looking about the same width or not. So the Xperia may be a little bit wider, but you know, as far as thickness, there you go again. I mean, it's just a thick phone. I don't know why it's so thick. Maybe, I don't know. I won't say the waste of space, but definitely it feels good. I mean, it has some weight to it. It's not like it's a light paperweight phone that you can just throw around. So yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a budget phone that you may want to pick up, definitely look for my channel. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna do videos. Looks like one thing I want to mention too, it does have an app drawer, so I can't figure a way to get rid of it. I might even put an over launch on it, but it does have an app drawer, so if that's something you're looking for, it does have an app drawer on it. Let's go into the settings real quick. I don't want to make the video too long, but there's the settings. It has themes, wallpapers, Wi-Fi, normal settings. This phone is not that feature rich, but you know, it has some things on there. It has assist on there. You can actually see that too. It has battery saving stuff, smart cleaner. So it's like their own little assistant type of thing. Backup, you know, you have your users, your call. So definitely a nice little phone that I will be checking out a little bit more. Nice little logo on the back, like I said, with the little NFC. I will definitely be checking this out a little bit more, doing more tests on it. So if you want more coverage on this phone, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Until next time, peace. I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day now.